how's it going?
Miss Julie on my screen
Hey,
today.
peeps.
True crime tales in her own way.
So happy you're here.
Love for everyone
Nice.
she shares. Life
That's so
stories
nice.
told with flair. She dives into mystery. Brings suspense in every scene.
Hi, Randy.
Smiling.
Good to see you, sweetie.
Heart so pure. In her world we all adore. Miss Julie's world.
Good to see you.
It's where we turn to life.
Hey, how's it
And filled with
Hey,
every
darling.
word.
How is everybody?
Late nights and coffee sips. Unfolding plots from twisted scripts. Through dark days,
Hey, guys.
she
Sorry.
lights our way, making sure we're here to
Hey.
stay. Miss Julie.
Good to see y'all.
They took my name, they took my time. Taught me fear, said it's divine. A hollow prayer in a locked up shrine. The walls don't speak, but they know my cries. Counting stars through iron skies. We are the broken wings, caught in a cage that sings. But the song is pain, oh the song is pain. We are the voices that remain. Promises wrapped in razor wire. Dreams burned up in the coldest fire. They sold control as something higher. We are the broken wings, caught in a cage that sings. But the song is pain, oh the song is pain. We are the voices that remain. They called it love while they took our life. The shadows don't own the night. We rise, we rise. We are the broken wings, caught in a cage that sings. But the song is pain, oh the song is pain. We are the voices that remain. They called it love while they took our life. But shadows don't own the night. We rise, we rise, we rise. We are the broken wings, caught in a cage that sings. But the song is pain, oh the song is pain. We are the voices that remain. Mm-hmm.
Hey, darlings. How are y'all? Long time no see. Just kidding. So happy everybody that came over. Greatly appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody again that came over and to help out our sweet, sweet Nomad Beats. She's a sweet soul, and I pray that the Lord blesses her and that everyone that can to bless her too. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring up Miss Bubbles that helps me out so much on especially on these series. She's my right arm with it. And I want to thank you again, Miss Bubbles.
Well, hello, everybody.
So yeah, we got good news, got great news actually. Um, as much as as great news as much as it can be with such a um, frustrating, tragic uh, series that we're doing. I mean, we get excited when we're learning new things, and then we get really frustrated and really mad when we hear about a different tragedies that happened, and it gets tough sometimes. It gets tough, and not to mention besides this and YouTube and everything, we have life going on too. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of things going on in our lives that, that we don't want to share here in this platform, that doesn't need to be on this platform. The only thing that I will tell you guys that any prayer that you can say for any of us is greatly appreciated because we are God-fearing people. We love the Lord and we know that we are in his hands and that he is in control. So, without further ado, let's talk about the teen industry, the troubled teen industry. So, Bubbles has been diving into the Bethel Academy for Boys, right?
Close enough. Bethel
Bethel
Boys
Boys
Academy.
Academy. There's,
And if you will, I sent you something to pull up in your
yeah, I
email.
know there's several things,
Yeah.
but it's okay. It's okay. So the first one for it says for tonight. Is
Uh
that the
huh.
first one you want to see?
Yes, please.
All right. I hope they're in line.
Probably not.
Oh no, you'll have to tell me what I
I'm
need
just,
to do.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right. Let me share screen. Oh, you know what I need to do before I do this? I'm sorry. I didn't I did not uh talk to my peoples.
Yeah.
So let's say hello. I guess where we just came off of that live before.
Oh,
Yeah.
why did it come across like that? Because that's definitely not the first one.
Yeah. Okay. We'll find it.
I'm just going to send you the link to it instead. That's what I'm going to do. So talk to your peoples
Okay.
while I do that.
Okay. Miss Juicer. Juicer was the first one. She's excited. Juicer is really, really dedicated to this series. She really likes it when we get in deep and in depth with a lot of this. Okay, Miss Ann, thank you for being here. Hit the like button, please. TMI here too. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. And Anita, or sweet Anita. Yes, please hit that like button. Oh, Juicer, thank you. Yeah, I think that video turned out pretty good. And there's Miss Nomad. Thank you, sweetie. Jennifer B. I'm so happy to see you. We've missed you, sweet darling. We have sure missed you. And there's, did I say TMI? I think I did say TMI. You're such a sweetheart. But thank you. Thank you all so very much. And thank you, everybody, again that joined us on the previous live. I appreciate it. See, you know what? I created this live and didn't do something. I do that every stinking time. And why? I don't know. I just don't know. Bear with me just a minute while you're sending that to me. Maybe I can get that all squared away. I think that turned out pretty good. What y'all think?
Magnifico.
Magnifico. Of course. All right. Got it fixed. So now let's see what we got here. See if there's anybody else that came in. I don't think so. But let me go back up here to the email. I'm going to close this off for just a second because I don't want to show all my email and everything. Oh, that's not that. I see what that is. Whoa.
What is it?
Oh, that other email you sent.
Oh, yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah. Gosh, I swear, ever since I changed my computer, it's just like, everything's just been yucky.
It's okay.
Seems like I have to log in so many times. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can make it larger. No, it won't. Isn't that strange?
It
Actually,
is.
going down made it larger. That is so weird. That is so weird. I actually took it down to 25% and it made it larger.
That is really strange.
That is strange. All right. So now, let me get it back up here.
But I do have it pulled up as well so I can read it.
Oh, that's great. It brought it up in Canva. I don't know any other way to do it. Do you?
Can you click on it where it says open in Canva?
Well, I did. It is opened in Canva.
Oh, well, why does it say that?
Oh no, it's in Gmail. It shows Gmail, don't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know why. I need to stop sharing this. Give me just a second. Stop screen. Okay, now let me go back. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Much better. If I can get rid of why the boxes keep coming up. I don't know.
No telling. Oh, I know. It's clicking on the design. So you're gonna it'll move the design around.
I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right. So let's just do it this way. All right. So you going to read or you want me to read? You're going to read, right?
Sure.
Okay.
So you have feedback through me, they're saying?
Yeah, but let me mute while you're talking, and that should fix it, okay?
Okay.
Are you talking?
I haven't started talking because I didn't realize that I should read.
I gave you a thumbs up.
I'm sorry, you're little on my screen, so I didn't see you. Okay, my fault.
Okay.
But you may as well go ahead. This is just the cover of the book that I made.
Okay.
Expose it. This is about Bethel Boys Academy. Okay. So Bethel Boys Academy is the home that we talked a little bit about last week when we were introducing the Restoration Youth Academy and the story with that. But this home is in Loosedale, and so I'll just read and stop just rambling. How about that?
Okay. Give me just a second. I think.
Sure.
Do you have a YouTube open?
No,
You don't.
I don't think so.
Only StreamYard. You don't have anything open besides StreamYard.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. We'll just deal with it.
Well, do I? Okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But I'll mute. It's not as bad when I mute.
Well, I should have put my earphones in. I don't know if that'll help or not. Let's
Try
see
it.
settings. I don't know. Did that help any? No, it sounds like that made it worse. Okay, wait. Un momento. Okay, can you guys hear me? And did that help at all? Yeah? Okay, that's strange. Okay. So, yeah, all right. So the picture on here, this particular picture is of the actual Bethel church, but the academy part was actually held behind the church. And then here's just some of the boys that attended. But as you see, the founder on the sign behind the boys says Herman Fountain. And let's just go ahead and say, talk about the elephant in the room. He may or may not have been a follower of Roloff. Okay, yeah, he was a follower of Roloff. All right. Bethel Boys Academy, often referred to as Bethel Homes for Boys, was a private Christian boarding school in Lucille, Mississippi, founded in 1978 by Reverend Herman Fountain. It operated for about 3 decades, serving adolescent boys aged approximately 11 to 17. Many from challenging or troubled backgrounds. The academy presented itself as a faith-driven, military-style reform program, initially managed by Herman Fountain and later led by his son, John Fountain. In 2005, in an apparent effort to rehabilitate its image, it was rebranded as Eagle Point Christian Academy. Despite portraying itself as a place for personal growth and discipline, Bethel became central to intense controversy and some legal scrutiny. Imagine that. Former students and legal investigations revealed widespread reports of forced labor, extreme physical punishments, to include waterboarding, whipping, and exposure to electric shocks, neglect of medical care, and severe psychological trauma, often leading to share accounts of unaliving attempts. Numerous lawsuits and state-level investigations unfolded over the years. Although the school faced temporary closures and legal settlements, it repeatedly reopened under variations of its name. The disturbing stories of former residents have since been featured prominently in the HBO documentary series Teen Torture Inc., highlighting systemic issues in the troubled teen industry. Bethel Homes for Boys was a Lucille faith-based boarding school that operated, again, just a summary of it, 1970s to 2008. While branded as a structured correctional environment for struggling youth, its legacy is marked by allegations of physical and psychological abuse. Its history continues to fuel conversations and media, like including an HBO documentary on reforming the troubled teen industry and protecting vulnerable young people. Next page. Introducing Herman Fountain. He is the founder of Bethel. And the gentleman to his right, Mr. William Knott himself. The drill sergeant that was also in the same story as we talked about last week. This is where he started with his nope, I'm being nice. This is where he continued his employment, not continued, this is where he started, I believe, with the youth. So just a couple of pictures. The middle picture obviously is of them marching. They were forced to do a whole lot of PT, but in our physical training, but to excess. You know what? I am so sorry. My stomach just turned a little bit. I just realized the person standing in front of them, oh my gosh, looks like Roloff standing there.
It probably is.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, this is strange. I don't hear you in my ear. I hear you on my phone, but it's still not
So
muffled.
that's where the feedback was coming from. It's because you had two things open, didn't you?
No, but I'm saying like I have my earphones in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You sound really good now, though.
Hold on 1 second, because I can't hear you now. Okay, hold on.
Yes, thank you, Turtle Talk, for the 5 gifted memberships. You're such a blessing. And some people, you know what? YouTube just randomly picks people in YouTube world to give them to, because there's people I haven't known it. Yeah, maybe people that have came into the chat, I don't know, but it's people that I don't know. Like Straight Shooter, Dragonfly Love, Blue Bella, Christine Renee, and Sidekick. Sidekick sounds familiar, but the rest of them. But if you guys have ever been here, or if you, thank you. I hope you come and subscribe if you haven't. It's greatly appreciated. We are working real hard to build this channel to make a difference in this. This series is really, really, really an interesting series, and we're praying that enough people will see it that will get interested in it and really try to advocate and be a voice for these children. All right, you want me to read Bubbles? Or you
Okay.
want to read?
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, and it's not echoing?
No.
Okay, sweet. It might have been an operator error.
I wasn't going to say that, but it's okay.
Okay. Okay, so I do want to stop for just 1 second and let you know that one of the survivors from this home might possibly be watching right now.
Oh,
So
I appreciate that. And
yes.
normally we have a lot more people in here than what we do right now. There's a lot of things going on in our community, and we usually have a few more people in here by now. But hopefully, with if he is watching us and joining us, I'm real excited to meet you, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to talk.
Yay! I'm so excited. Okay. So that was just kind of like a small overview of Bethel. It's it's in without sounding redundant, because like I hate to combine them all together because they all have their own individual stories. But my goodness gracious, at the blueprint that Roloff created,
Yeah,
like just
it's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, it
It
is.
okay. But I myself was a little confused with the timeline as far as like when it was shut down completely, because apparently there had been some like temporary closings, but just like all the other ones, they would rebrand and come back. So I did a little bit of research on that and try to put that together to make a little bit more sense. Because when it said they'd been running for 3 decades, I was like, wait a minute, huh? Okay.
3
So,
decades.
yes, how? Okay, I know how, but anyways. So, in 1980, state officials removed 38 children from the Bethel home for children after abuse allegations. A runaway teen, which I don't like those words, filed assault charges against staff in March and April of 1980. In 1988, another removal impacted 72 children, yet the facility remained open through most of the decade. And then some closure and reopening. A judge ordered a shutdown of the Bethel program in early 1990, citing abuse concerns. However, no, let me stop for just a second right there. How, if a judge is is finding out about abuse allegation in 1990, yet it wasn't until 2005 that there. I mean, how did they keep working so long? How? I
Right.
mean,
I don't get it. I don't get it either.
okay, I'm a hush. However, the facility reopened in 1994 under the name Bethel Boys Academy, under the leadership of Herman Fountain's son, John Fountain. Finally, in 2005, amid renewed investigations and lawsuits, Bethel Boys Academy closed again, or at least officially shut down and reopened shortly thereafter as Eagle Point Christian Academy, adopting a different name while remaining on the same grounds and retaining much of the same operations. Then the final shutdown was the program ultimately ceased operations in 2008, ending nearly 3 decades of operation in various forms, dating back to its founding in 1978. In short, the institution persisted through multiple phases, including closures and rebrands. But the major rebranding to the Eagle Point Christian Academy happened in 2005, not in the 1980s. And that was just because it started out with being Bethel Home for Boys, and then it switched in 80 to the Bethel Boys Academy, and then it switched again. That's just some of that rebranding and trying to get away with what we're doing.
Using the system.
That's right. So now, investigations at Bethel. There were no internal investigations, obviously, but there were external, and it's just a little short overview of that. That the first one was the State Department of Human Services. And like I said, in 1988, Mississippi's DHS removed 72 children from the facility amidst credible abuse allegations. This followed earlier removal of the 38 in 1980. In 2002 to 2003, DHS again ordered the removal of 13 youths due to reports of abuse and neglect, including physical punishment, denial of medical care, forced labor, and dehydrating group punishments. The second one was Mississippi Attorney General's Office. Around mid-2003, the Office of Attorney General filed a motion to close Bethel. Allegations listed in the ensuing lawsuit described shocking abuses, electric shocks, forced fights, locked. Oh, and let me stop there again for 1 second. Do you guys remember how the story we talked about last week of how they were forcing the kids to just get up in the middle of the night and box each other?
Yeah.
So apparently that was happening here as well. Forced fights, locked isolation once again, dog
We saw
attack.
those rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
Dog attacks, and he's here! Yay! John Moody, welcome.
John, thank you. Thank you for being here.
So okay, he was 12 when he was there. 1997 and 1999. Yes. Oh, John. Yeah. So I was saving the fact that John is one of the survivors I was talking about a minute ago, and he's gonna come up and tell his story, along with maybe a couple of other survivors. We'll see. But yes, so I
All about that.
yes, I am just doing, like I said, a brief overview because I'd prefer just to let them voice their own story.
Yeah.
But I just
We
wanted
want to
to
give it.
introduce. Yeah, go ahead.
We want to give it all the recognition that it needs. I mean, tonight we're introducing everybody and letting everybody know what's going on. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to share it around to where we'll have a bigger audience. Because like right now, this small audience is not typical to what we normally have. And if we need to talk about it, we need to share it. We need to let people know what we're talking about. That way, when these guys come up and tell their story, that it will that will be able to maybe do it justice, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, and John definitely just put something I had forgotten about, that he actually, Herman Fountain, I mean, make this make sense. He still has a facility here in Mississippi. And I didn't know the name of it, so thank you, John. City of
That
Refuge.
helps a lot. Knowing the
Right?
that helps a lot. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely it does. I knew it was a foundation for drug rehabilitation. And yes, while that is adults, it still doesn't make it any better. It
There's
just
still
doesn't.
prisoners. I mean, there's still abuse, you know? It's
I
still
know, absolutely. Yeah. Um, so sorry, I saw him pop in and I had to pause and welcome him.
That's okay. No, we're happy. We're happy you recognized him.
Right,
Oh
and oh my goodness.
you gotta get used to us. We're not the best spellers in the world. Just ask Bubbles. I corrected her just last week.
Hey, you didn't have to go there. I'm just kidding. We are all human.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, he made 88 million off of children.
Wow.
Just make
Wow.
it make sense. I
You
don't.
you can't.
Oh,
You can't.
I know. I know. I know.
You can't.
Yes, Barbara. Yep, Barbara Walters did a story on him.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. You can find it on YouTube. It's and
Well,
maybe you could find that and watch it. It's
you know
not very
what?
long.
I will definitely see if I can find that right now.
Okie dokie. I'll finish reading while you do that.
Okay.
Um. Okay. So back to the Attorney General's office. And I don't even know where I was, so I'm going to start over real fast. Around mid-2003, the Office of Attorney General filed a motion to close Bethel. Allegations listed in the ensuing lawsuit described shocking abuses, electric shocks, forced fights, locked isolation, dog attacks, and extreme mental and physical punishment. The AG's office pushed a consent decree that required concrete reforms, banning Herman Fountain from active leadership, dismissing certain staff, and easing disciplinary tactics. But guess what we did? We just went on ahead and banned the daddy and made the son the founder. Yeah, them loopholes.
Yeah.
Civil lawsuits that were filed by parents and students. So in 2004 and 2005, parents and former cadets filed federal lawsuits recounting repeated abuse, slave labor conditions, forced peer violence, and other dehumanizing punishments. Notable cases include, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. If you want to try, go ahead. But there were two. Um,
No, you're
and
fine.
there were two cases. Um, And the second case resulted in a $900,000 judgment for his injuries. I don't know if I'm sure John's familiar with that. Yes, he's saying that they're also roll-off survivors. He said,
Oh wow.
I'm friends with a lot of the girls that went to the Rebecca Home for Girls. Herman Fountain was the prodigy, yes, of Lester Roloff. I mean, I don't believe it. I went to New York on a bus because he supposedly bought a facility. And no, he bought the girls there, and they sold these girls all over the USA. Oh my goodness. That's new. I definitely didn't know that. Okay, John. I'm going to stop reading the chat. All right.
Yeah, you need to.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. My bad.
I'm kidding.
I know. So, media survivor and documentation. Survivor-focused organizations like Unsilenced is one, collected first-hand accounts and documented the patterns of abuse, lack of oversight, and failure to address allegations internally. There isn't evidence that they reveal self-initiated internal audits by the Academy itself. There is also no documented instance of Bethel Homes conducting a structured, transparent internal investigation, such as bringing in independent auditors, oversight boards which don't exist, or commissioning internal reports. Instead, most knowledge of abuses came from either state-led enforcement actions, attorney general litigation, and consent orders, external legal suits by parents and survivors, and the independent advocacy groups sharing the survivor testimonies. In conclusion, Bethel did not appear to engage in any meaningful, of course, internal self-investigation or reform. Instead, external investigations from DHS, the AG's office, courts, and survivors drove and uncovered these abuses. The facility only changed names, but no self-review mechanism emerged. There has been some legislative reform after the shutdown of Bethel, but there's still a great need for additional policies and procedures. I stopped it right there because I plan to go over further later what the legislation, the reform, and the different things that they now have to do, which is not sufficient, in my opinion. And not only that, but they have legislation in place, but they're saying that they don't have accurate means to enforce such legislation, which makes no sense to me. How do you have a law that says you can't do this, but yet they do it anyway, but there's nobody to enforce it? Oh, you found something. Okay, cool.
Yes. Well, I'm going to play it. If I get demonetized, it's fine. I don't care. I'll do
Well, you can pause it throughout it and we can discuss it.
I want to watch.
Okay, well, fine then. Just watch it.
Kids, some too young to see an R-rated movie, were said to be into sex and drugs. Many others were general misfits, thought to be out of control. Now, if you could no longer control or handle your child, what would you do? Well, some parents from around the country have sent their problems to a church school in Lucedale, Mississippi.
But now it's said that the school is out of control, that its philosophy of corporal punishment has degenerated into bizarre, twisted forms of discipline. To top it off, it's run by a Christian minister. The story has been unfolding for months, but tonight Tom Jarrell shows us what's been happening in Lucedale, Mississippi. Watch and form your own opinion.
I stand at the church house in Lucedale, Mississippi, and look at the place that I love to call home.
A beautiful church on a quiet country road. But behind the peaceful facade, a controversy rages over whether the church leaders here have gone to extremes with the old saying, spare the rod and spoil the child. The children here range in age from 9 to 18, boys and girls who have one thing in common, problems at home.
I don't know why some of you came from New York. I don't know why some of you came from Chicago all the way down to Lucedale, Mississippi. The only thing that I can figure out is that the Word of God, it's God that brought you here, and that it's God's going to have to transform your life into being something for him.
The Reverend Herman Fountain, Brother Fountain as he's known here, says he has a mission to save these children. They came from all over the country, sent by parents who despaired of handling their problems alone. Some of the kids were on drugs, others in trouble at school, or simply rebellious.
Spiritually, you're down the tubes. That's why your moms and your dads have sent you to this very place right here.
Well, it was
Herman Fountain came to Mississippi from Texas 11 years ago. A former heroin addict, he founded the Bethel Church and School on the site of what was once a nudist colony. He sounds determined. It's because he and Bethel are battling for survival, battling a storm of serious charges that range from illegal imprisonment of children to brainwashing and actual physical abuse.
You bend over, touch toes, and each swing the switch back and it hits you however hard you want to. Very painful.
Leave marks.
And left welts.
I hate him. Flat out, I hate him. I waited till everybody wasn't looking, and I turned around and took off. And about 45 minutes later, they caught me.
Despite stringent security and severe punishment for those who even talked about running away, youngsters still fled from here, sometimes going through the back of the property, escaping through thick woods and briars. At other times in the middle of the night, they would slip down this road, eventually reaching the small nearby community of Loosedale. It was an almost constant stream of runaways reaching Loosedale that first called the attention of the authorities to Bethel.
Many of the children have had marks on them, the result of whippings or what they call licks with a switch.
Sharon Barton is an officer of the County Youth Court. She's been dealing with runaways from Bethel for 10 years.
We've seen photographs taken that show severe bruises and marks on the buttocks and on the legs.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes. Yes, I have.
And these were from youngsters who had run away and who would come to you for help.
Yes.
The runaways' complaints prompted a youth court hearing in June. Reverend Fountain refused to answer questions about the children's treatment, citing separation of church and state. The judge said he had no choice. He ordered all of the children taken out of Bethel.
Can you believe this? Can you believe what's going on here?
The girls on this bus right here. State Welfare Commissioner Thomas Britton took custody of the children.
With Bethel, we did not set out to close it. We set out to make sure that those children who were being mistreated were in fact put under protective care.
We want to live here and we want to be with the Word of God, which is the right way, because all these people are going to hell.
Tempers flared.
Stand before God, ladies. You're going to stand before a living God. A living God. One that'll send you to hell, ladies. One that'll send you to hell.
Reverend Fountain and 10 of his supporters were arrested for resisting the police. It was the second time in 8 years the youth court had intervened at Bethel.
The court adjudicated several of these children to be abused and neglected.
Mark Maples is the county prosecutor.
The judge ruled that based on the testimony from child after child from this witness stand, that the punishment a majority of these children had received by the Bethel leadership amounted to cruel, extreme, unreasonable, and disgraceful punishment.
I'm tired of what the devil can do to my life. I'm fed up with sin and the wages of sin.
The court removed the children who were here in June, but Bethel is still open, still accepting new students. The judge had no power to actually close it down.
I've got one thing that the world don't have.
The state has no regulatory authority here. Church, schools, and homes require no license or registration in Mississippi. And Herman Fountain wants to keep it that way.
What would be so terrible about being under state regulation? Doesn't someone outside of you and your immediate staff here have a right to know the names of the kids who are here, the numbers of kids who are here, why they're sent here? Don't they deserve to know more about what's going on here since you were dealing with the adolescents?
They want their foot in the door. That's what they want. Look, it'll be the children's homes, Sunday schools, and then it'll be the daycares. Then it'll be eventually it'll be the church.
What is your mandate as far as bringing kids that basically seem to be out of control at home into control at Bethel?
Well, we have a very regimental daily routine. They fall in line just like they would in the Marine Corps. Learn lamps, corporal punishment as far as licks, and we have a lot of ways of discipline.
Seems like after they shaved my hair off, I was put on watch.
That was Ray Fryer's introduction to Bethel. He's now 18 and out on his own, but he spent over a year there.
You never saw a newspaper. You never saw a magazine. You know, we'd sit around talking, and we was thinking we wouldn't know if World War III started, you know.
How much did they cut your communications with the outside, with your family?
Everything was censored. Everything was, your letters were always open. You couldn't never, you know, I tried to write my parents and tell them about what was going on, and it never got to them.
You were put on a construction detail. Now, what was that work like?
When you first get there, you were put on what they call a nigger crew, which is like trash work. You just pick up trash or you'll chip bricks. If you got to be in the good crew, you did a lot of construction work. We built a lot of houses and did a lot of roof jobs. We didn't receive anything for it, and it consists of long days.
A typical day for the boys and girls here at Bethel begins before sunrise. Those who have punishment laps to run can sometimes be found out at 4 a.m., although on the day we were here, there were no punishment laps. Emma spent 2 years at Bethel. She says laps have been handed out indiscriminately.
One of the girls that had asthma was in the hospital. She's been a lot of pain and everything. They made her run around a lap track anyway, even though she had asthma.
How did she do?
She got out of breath. I mean, had an asthma attack.
Did you ever have an asthmatic who was required to go and run laps?
Asthmatic.
Couldn't breathe.
Not that I can remember, you know, that
most we don't remember asthmatics being required to run.
You know, if it was, she was very slim on her asthmatic.
What's your philosophy when it comes to using kids to work? I mean, do serious adult type work?
Basically, it's a form of our program here, basically. Now, but if it's outside of here, we always ask the kids if they'll volunteer to go.
And so when a court says you're using youth for work gangs.
No, I don't see it that way. They might see it that way, but I don't.
Have you worked kids from 6 in the morning till 8 at night on work crews?
No, sir. If I did, it was at least an hour or 2 hours to get there. And, you know, we had plenty of breaks in between there. You know, as far as school, we probably miss school to work sometimes, you know.
Do you stress education enough?
Education is not our main goal, no, sir. Getting these kids' lives straightened out and getting them.
The church house in Bluestown, Mississippi, and look at the place that I love to call home.
Wow. Get that down from there now. I don't know what happened. We just left the stage. Like, oh my goodness. And why we're little, I don't know. Maybe I need to get rid of this. No.
Well, while we're little, do you want to see what it was I sent?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let me bring that up. John, man, I can't I just couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine. It's just a shame what y'all had to go through. It's a shame. And what's scary is that it's still going on today.
Right.
It's still going on today.
Yeah, because he's still alive, John says.
Right. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Pardon me. Get my mouse to cooperate.
Yeah, John, I just discovered that about their HBO documentary. Haha, or maybe you told me. It just popped into my head when you said it. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is I'm really
Is this what
happy
you were
about
talking
this
about?
one. Yeah, this is one of them. Yes.
Okay.
So these are the three people that we talked about last week at from the Restoration Academy, Youth Academy in Mobile. This is their mug shots, and I looked them up because I was just curious. Like, okay, I want to see if they're even still in jail, how long, and so they're all three still there, and
Yay.
yeah. So the first one, David Young, he's the preacher. And then we all know who the second face is.
Yeah. Good old William Knox.
Right. And then the best counselor in the world,
That's one
with
of
no
those.
license, is
And
the third one.
she was a less than amateur psychologist, wasn't she?
She was, yes, she had her associates in psychology.
There you go. Wish there's no
But,
such thing, gals. No such thing.
right. But I was happy to see this, so I had to share with you guys since we just talked about it last week.
So
They're
was
still
there
sitting
anything else
there.
you wanted to show on here?
There was a small news article.
Okay, let me see. Bear with me just a second,
I
guys.
mean, not article. It was a little. It's a short video.
Oh, okay.
Look, he's like, just wait till I go live next week.
Yeah, we are excited. We are so excited about it.
We sure are.
Absolutely. Yes. And we'll do it a little earlier. We had a live just a little while just before this live for a dear friend of ours, and so yeah, next week's going to be intense. I hope and pray, and please, John, if you can share it out to your community. I'll go ahead and we'll get on it and go ahead and get it created, get the live created. Uh, if not tonight, we'll create it tomorrow, and that way people will have an opportunity to share it. We'll be able to share it out, and when hopefully we'll get you an audience over here that you can share your story. I know you shared your story on a lot of places and everything, but we are honored for you to come here and do it with us.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll send him the link so he can share it out
Okay.
once we get it made.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can find what else Bubble sent. Was it in the email with the first one?
Well,
Because I've only got those two things.
just don't even remind me. I didn't send it to you.
So
I sent it to myself.
like the spelling. Well, maybe we'll play it next week. How's that?
Well, it's already sent to you now, but
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
oh, ADHD at its finest.
It's okay. Let me see if it's going to let me pull it up, though. That's the next thing. Yep, there it is. Let me get this one up here, y'all.
Where do we get your clip from, John?
Is it from the website, the HB, the YouTube channel that you just you sent me? I found you have a lot of stuff on there. I did notice that, and I'd be happy to show. But maybe you want to wait until next week, or do you want to go ahead and let me show some of it tonight? It's entirely up to you because it is going to be our pleasure and our honor to have you here to share with us. So you just tell me what you want to do. Let me play this one real quick.
He is out? Why does his thing say he's not out? He's still listed as in custody. That's crazy.
All right, you ready, Bubbles?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Let me see. I ain't hearing nothing. Oh, I see. It's got an ad.
You know, tonight's deep dive is so unbelievable, you'd almost think it isn't true. You're going to hear firsthand from several men who say more needs to be done to protect children from experiencing what they went through for years. This is the story of Bethel Academy and other homes for troubled youth and the lessons we can't afford to ignore.
Bethel Baptist in Lucedale, Mississippi was supposed to be a place for troubled youth to get back on track. And trouble, according to this old flyer, was anything from staying out late to hanging with the wrong friends. Alan Knoll was one of the youngest kids there at just 10 years old.
I remember them showing the church, and I was like, you can't leave me here. You can't leave me here.
The bounty hunter looked at me and he says, I've never taken a kid this far before from the state of Washington, but I've heard about these places. He goes, my advice for you, keep your head down, do what they say, and you'll make it out here.
Chad Miller, Alan Knoll, and David Boucher lived at Bethel Boys Academy at different times, but connected through social media. And now they find themselves reliving it, PTSD and memories they can't shake.
But that he would sick dogs on you, use cattle prods, make you hold on to electric fences, drown in resuscitation.
It was kind of like Game of Thrones meets Survivor. I mean, they're pitting kids against kids. I'd just become a leader in the dorm, and they told me, make sure they don't kill him. And that's what he told me. That was, not look out for him, not make sure he's okay. I mean, they're going to beat him. Make sure they don't kill him.
And there are dozens of stories just like theirs. In 1980, officials removed 38 children from the home after abuse allegations, making national headlines. Bethel stayed in business. After another raid 8 years later, police arrested the owner, Reverend Herman Fountain, for assaulting a police officer. Official records show he served a year in jail for that assault, but no charges related to the abuse allegations. After more trouble and several lawsuits, the Attorney General moved to have the home shut down permanently. Meanwhile, homes like Bethel started getting the attention of lawmakers. A federal government report found in 2005 alone, 33 states reported more than 1,600 incidents of abuse in residential programs.
But you may be wondering how this home continued to operate with so many red flags. Well, it's complex. When a facility shuts down, there is nothing to prevent its owners from starting over. One advocacy organization claims Bethel has had at least 5 different names. Another problem, while states often regulate publicly funded programs, a number of states do not license or otherwise regulate private programs. As one police captain put it, nail salons have more oversight than homes for children.
These places operate kind of like a submarine. You don't even know they're out there. That's the way they operate. They operate underground, so to speak.
Captain Kennedy says despite documenting abuse at a boys' home in Pritchard, Alabama, it took him 5 years for prosecutors to act.
I knew what was going on there. I knew that I was looking at evil when I saw them hiding as people of God.
And what's most frustrating to him and to the survivors of Bethel is that little has changed to stop this from happening again.
Some people die, with this on their shoulders, on the street, because they don't know how to cope or how to maintain a job.
I don't trust anyone. I can't. People that were put in positions of authority in my life have failed me time and time again.
I didn't have, friends or get to play games or have overnight stays or go to movie theaters or roller skate. As a friend asked me last night, well, what kind of games? I'm like, there's no games. And she was sad.
But this won't be how their story ends. The Bethel Boys' next chapter in part 2 of our report.
You have. Did you share the part? Was the part 2? It's not on here, is it? No.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Was the part 2? It's not on here. I hear myself.
No, accidentally.
Did you see what John said? He said he sent you something in Messenger.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking for.
Oh, okay. He said, so we had him out back in prison. I will share that next week. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna share the one to you. But it's in Messenger though.
That's okay. I'll send it. It'll take me a minute, but I can send it. I can send it to my other messenger, and then I'll be able to play it. Hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed.
Right. Oh, I just sent you. Lord, goodness gracious.
What'd you do this time?
Ignore
Ignore that one.
Ignore that one.
Oh, kid on the ground. He said the kid on the ground is him. Oh, wow. I'll play it. Just let me get it.
The kid on the ground in
the video.
Okay.
We got to see this. Yeah, we're definitely going to give them the overview of you.
John, where'd you send it? I don't see it. He's talking about. He's talking about a different one.
What'd you say, Brandy?
I'm sorry. He's talking about a different one that he just sent.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to. Are you sure you're sending it? Because he's saying that he just sent it, but I don't have anything.
Would it happen to be on any of those that are on your YouTube? Because you have quite a few.
On the Bethel Boys?
Yeah.
Where did you see the Bethel Boys?
I've got
YouTube?
Bethel Boys BK Productions. I'm
Oh
on.
yeah.
Okay. So is it one of those? I can play it. If you tell me which one it is, John. Oh, she said scroll down. Let's see. Scroll down. I don't see anything either.
Who said scroll? Oh. message feed.
I don't see it. I don't see it either.
John, did you send it to my personal one that I've been talking to you on, or somewhere else?
He said, Bubbles, you didn't see it?
No. What the heck?
I see a screenshot that you have in there. That's not it though, right?
That's a screenshot of the video. I've got the for some reason the video. I'm trying to forward the video to you.
Uh-huh.
He knows. You know Captain Kennedy? I want to meet that man.
Oh wow. And Jesus said you're blind.
How am I blind? Where is it that I where did I mean I'm confused.
Well,
How did
I don't see it either, y'all.
okay, I downloaded the small one the screenshot of it. I'm gonna send it in email real fast to you.
Okay.
Okay, it's coming.
Because all I see is the 13-minute video of survivors of Bethel Academy full 5 interview. And Bethel Stories, Aaron Bethel Boy 1996. And Jonathan and John.
Look at your email. See if it
Yeah, now I see that one. Let's see. Oh man, no, that's the one I just played. Sign the petition. No, it's the petition. I don't see nothing yet. Y'all, I don't know. I don't. If y'all see it in Messenger, I don't see it either. And the email hasn't came through yet, by the way. Just letting you know.
I mean, this is you gotta love.
Technology.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see. Because I see where Turtle Talk says scroll down on Messenger feed. All I see is, I don't see it. I see that screenshot and that's it. Besides the link to this video that we're doing right now, the stream we're doing right now. Me, Alan, Mr. Allen was the youngest kid there. Oh, you and Alan were the youngest kids there. Wow.
Yeah, I know. This is fun. Okay, attach it.
Okay, no Bubbles needs to scroll down in her messenger feed with him because the screenshot has an arrow at the bottom.
Right, because I took a screenshot of the video, and because I was asking him, is this the correct one? And so that's why you see that arrow. Okay, maybe the one I just tried to send you, I think is in there. He said he sent it before. Go back to what the heck? Okay.
Okay, I got that now. Let's see. It's an attachment. Oh no. It's saying I gotta download it and all that stuff. It's fun. Open it in Canva.
You can. It's not very long, so it shouldn't take that. It shouldn't take very long.
Of course, Canva opened up on my laptop instead of the screen that I was using.
Of course, you can. The only video I see showing is just the one I showed you. I got lots of pictures.
Mood Dog, is that it? John Wesley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let me see if it'll let me share it. It should. Hold on just a second. I don't think it's going to. Nope. Gosh, I hate it when it does that. Because where it's on my laptop. It let me show Canva earlier. Now it's not going to. It's not even giving Canva. Let's see. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe. Yes, there it is. I just learned something. All right, here we go. And I don't have any sound. Oh, right there's why.
In Fountain's position.
Oops. What did it do?
Stand by you.
That's not it. I don't think that's it, Bubbles.
Oh, hang on. John is he just called to help me find it. Just a second.
Okay. Well, maybe it was it. Yeah, Bethel Survivor. That's what it was. It. Sorry.
But that was just a little clip of it.
Well, no, it's still.
Oh wait,
playing.
I have another one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna finish playing this one. I guess that was it, wasn't it?
Okay.
You know, when you're a young kid like that, at least my opinion, you have such a, like in Fountain's position.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just put a different one. The one he's actually wanting to play in the in Messenger to you.
Okay, let me get rid of this one.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Stand by you. Even if we bring it down.
And then
I gotta get rid of this Canva. Oh, goodness. All right, let me see what I can do here. Okay, now I see something.
Okay, that is the correct one. You're muted still.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
I tried to spare y'all.
Oh no, that's okay. I just thought I saw you talking, so I was like, oh, you're muted still.
You did. You did. All right. Let's see. We're unmuted, so here we go.
Saying, darling, please come home. I fear the worst.
Let me start over.
Early morning, there's a message on my phone. It's my mother saying, darling, please come home. I fear the worst. How could you leave us all behind? There's so much to say, but there's so little time. So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me for my whole damn life. You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. See your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye?
That's sad. But sounds like you are a survivor. What it looks like for us.
That just broke my heart.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Woo! So he
hard
has
to
lots
follow
to talk
stuff
about
like
next
that.
week, he says.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was over talking to you. My bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. He said I was 12.
Yeah.
He was 10. Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad. But you survived and you are out here advocating and trying to save the next child. And we commend you for that, for using your voice to
Yeah.
help hold these people accountable.
There's so many that. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there is. There is. And I'm excited to say that John will be here next week to share his story with us. And anybody that you want to come with you, I mean, you can, but if you want to just dedicate this night for your story, that would be good. But you're welcome to bring whoever you'd like.
Yeah.
Definitely share the link with you, and I'm excited.
Definitely looking forward to it, for
Yeah,
sure.
me too. Me too.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming in tonight. And I mean, I can just feel it. You know, you keep putting stuff in the chat, and it's just like, oh my gosh, that just builds the excitement for our people here.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's
I've
sad that
watched a
you have.
little bit. Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
no, it's fine. It's sad that you have a story that you feel you need to share. In reality, we would wish different for you, that you didn't have to endure such a childhood. But thank you for using your voice and telling the world what happened. Yeah, Shani B says she's looking forward to hearing your story, and I know G sure is.
For sure, she is.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, thank you for coming to join us
Yeah,
tonight, Dawn.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I guess we'll sign off until next week. What do you think, Bubbles?
Okie dokie, sounds good to me.
Oh, you're welcome, John. It's our pleasure. Our pleasure. We just pray. He said that not it. What? What's not it? He said, thank you for telling. And then he says, that's not it. Don't know. But yes, thank you, John. Not it. That's
That was of
of
me as a
me as
kid.
a kid. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, so we will sign off until next week. And y'all tell everybody about John and his story, and he was there for 3 years. 3 years had to endure that. And he has some stuff y'all ain't gonna believe that he's been through. You just ain't gonna believe it. That he's here with us today to be able to tell. That's the miracle. That's the miracle. But again, thank you, John. Thank you to all my people. Thank you to Bubbles for all your hard work. I love you. And I love each and every one of my peoples, all my OGs. And anybody that's in the bushes, please hit the like. Please hit the like button. And please share this video. We need this to get out. We need this to be shared. The world needs to know what's going on. That God's hand was not in this. God's hand was not in this. Oh, you're welcome, I'll sing. But I love you all. Thank you very much. And remember, in this whole world, when you can be anything at all, please, please, just choose to be kind.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you hang on 1 second, there's one more he wants to share. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You're fine. Let me change my messenger back. There are no Matthews, and thank you, sweet darling. I can't help. I'd call everybody darling. Yes. And again, I want to take this moment in this time to thank our sweet Cadence for bringing this story to the light for us. I mean, she fell in love. Well, she did. She found the story about the home in Hattiesburg, the Bethesda home. And once we started getting into that, and we started digging and finding out about Roloff and all the horror stories, and then the more you find, the more is out there. You don't realize. I mean, they keep it quiet. They keep it quiet. People don't want the truth, in my opinion, when it comes to that.
Hey, we're just gonna wait till next week just to make sure that we have the correct videos. So sorry about that.
That's okay. That's okay. But again, if we
And
choose this in this world to be anything at all, please choose kindness. Just choose kindness. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and this world will be a whole lot better place. And remember, pray for one another, love one another, and please say a special prayer for my sweet friend, Miss Christine, and her family. As the Lord decides her fate, I pray that she is comfort. Oh, there's my sweet Lulu. Hi, Lulu. I love you. That's my daughter, y'all. That's my daughter. But I love you. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, and we look forward to next week. It's going to be an awesome show. And again, thank you, John, for being here, and thank you, Bubbles, for all your hard work. And thank you to each and every one of you for viewing in tonight, and for all the replayers. I love you all. Bye.